Hey everybody, it's Mr. Regner, and today I wanted to share with you the Christmas acrostic poem. Now you're going to receive something that looks kind of like this, except it might actually be, I don't know, not blurry. But it basically outlines everything you need to do for the Christmas poem. And so I wanted to make sure I explain it for you a little bit more with detail here in this video, but you can always email me or ask me questions in class and I can explain further. So first up, notice on page number 1, maybe look at your own paper. Can't really see this too well, but it is worth 16 points, which I think are going to be an easy 16 points that boosts up your written expression grade. At least it should be. You're getting graded on neatness of writing, so take your time, write neatly. You're getting graded on neatness of coloring. Take your time, color neatly. You're getting graded on following directions for writing the poem. More on that in a bit. And finally, following directions for assembling the poem. More on that in a bit as well. So if you take a look at the very first page here, we have some lovely decorative things that you can color as a part of your poem. We have a lovely window that you can color as a part of your poem. We have another option for a window that you could color as a part of your poem. Another option for a window. Wow. And then finally we get to the pages where you can actually write your poem. So there's some like lined papers with some fancy, Christmas decorations. And here's one with, some Santa Clauses in the corners. So maybe you choose the one that you like best. Now, the first several pages there are pages that you're going to be using, coloring, cutting up, and then you can choose which one you want to write your poem on as well from all the options that are there. So here are the directions. We're going to be creating an acrostic poem. Now, what that means is we're going to write out a word that represents Christmas, I guess. Now, it has to have 7 letters at least. More than that is okay. Less than that is not okay. So think of words that you think of for Christmas. Santa, S-A-N-T-A. Ooh, that doesn't work. Santa Claus would work. Get the idea? If I write Noel, N-O-E-L. Well, that is a Christmas word, but it doesn't qualify. Christmas, C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S. That qualifies. You get the idea. So you can make up your own word, any word that you want to make up that you think of when you think of the Christmas season. That's going to be your word. And that is going to be the word. Let's see if I can do this now. That's going to be the word that you write kind of vertically. Like here we use the word acrostic as your example. And then you're going to create a poem that uses those letters. Now, our first example uses the first letter as the first letter of the line. Our second example over here uses the word acrostic with the letters in the middle of each line. So really, any way that you want to work that is fine with me, that both are versions of acrostic poems. So, step 1, pick a Christmas word of at least 7 letters. Now, it could be more than one word like Santa Claus, that would be okay. If you want to think like, I don't know, I can't think of one right now, but another example would be like a 2-word Rudolph would be something. If you want to pick like elf, that wouldn't work. But elf, helper elf, is that a thing? I don't even know. That might work out. So you're making an acrostic poem. In each of your lines, then you're going to be kind of describing that thing. Think again about your senses. All right, we have the sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. All those senses can help out. So if I'm describing, let's say, Christmas, what do I see at Christmas time? What do I feel at Christmas time? What do I smell at Christmas time? What do I hear at Christmas time? All those things could qualify as lines of your poem. All right. We also want to make sure we include some of these pictures. So I'm going to require you to include at least, get this, 2 of these options here and 1 of the window options. Now the windows are kind of like stained glass. That's just one example. So 1 stained glass and at least 2 of these tinier pictures. Those, along with your written poem, are going to go on a bigger sheet of paper that you'll glue on there or tape on there, so it's all going to be assembled. This is really similar to our fall poem that we did earlier this year, and so we can kind of follow that sort of format with the new acrostic poem for Christmas. If you have any questions, again, talk to me in class, email me, and I'll be able to help you out. I'll see you later.